Alright, y'all, you know exactly what I'm gonna say, and that's I told you so. I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. What am I telling you about? Ultra Unlock bonus week 1 and 2. Dialga and Palkia's return. When everybody asked me to do my prep video, my raid guide video, everybody else was talking about, you gotta get the XLs, you gotta raid for a good one, Dialga, Palkia, Reshiram, all that stuff, and I said no. Because every single one of them that isn't shiny is going to come back as shiny eventually, and literally right after GoFest they announce so much stuff. But we have the official announcements and everything, so shout out to Couple of Gaming for always having the infographics ready to go. But we are actually going to go over the Pokemon Go article, and there's some pluses, there's some minuses, and then I've got some shinies to show you guys at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and jump right into this. I told you so. Also, if you notice my eyes are red, I got contacts yesterday for the first time ever, and I scratched my eye. So yeah, eyes are a little red, but we'll get over it. So, the announcement. Trainers, incredible work completing all 24 challenges in the Global Challenge Arena during Pokemon Go Fest 2021. Ultra Unlock Bonus Part 1 time. It is going to run from Friday, July 22nd at 10 a.m. to Tuesday, August 3rd at 8 p.m. Now, let's talk about what comes in this one, because this one is absolutely amazing, and then sadly I feel like week 2, everybody's going to hate. I already hate it. We'll talk about why in a minute. But in this, Dialga will be appearing in 5-star raids. If you're lucky, Shiny Dialga may be an encounter. Now, Shiny Dialga and Shiny Palkia are amazing. I love them both. And legitimately, I got the Pokedex for both of them. Have not raided since then. So, since I didn't do as many raids as expected for GoFest, I've got raid passes to go out and grind these when they come out. Things you're going to want to avoid in raids, pretty much everything. 3 stars are Magneton, Aerodactyl, Porygon 2, Golurk. Nobody cares. In 1-star raids, however, Cranidos, Shieldon, Bronzer, Clink, Unknown U. If you're lucky, you might encounter Shiny Unknown U, which is kind of awesome, because if I get the Shiny U Unknown, my Shiny Unknowns will spell UFAT. And I'm sorry, I'm a kid, but that's funny. The following Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in the wild: Voltorb, Porygon, Ammonite, Kabuto, Baltoy, Cranidos, Shieldon. If you're lucky, you might encounter Shiny Cranidos or Shiny Shieldon, both of which amazing shinies. Evolutions, amazing. You've got Rampardos, which is good for raids. It is outclassed by a couple of things. It's kind of glassy, but it's still a really good smackdown attacker. And then you've got Shieldon, which Bastiodon at level 50 is ranked 4 in the Great League, and at level 40, I want to say it's ranked 24. It's great in PvP either way. And then you've got stuff that's going to be coming out of 7km eggs. I never recommend the eggs. I never recommend the raids. If it's going to be in the wild, grind for it. And as I discussed, I am going to be moving to a very casual, free-to-play format coming up. So you're not going to see me doing 400 plus raids of Shieldon, Cranidos, things like that, trying to get the shiny. Nah, I'm going to go out, I'm going to wild grind. If I get it, cool. If I don't, I don't. Because I really want to go back to just that wild shiny grind. Raids just aren't worth it anymore. Now, this is where things get really bad and a lot of people were really unhappy. Unlock Part 2 Space, which is going to go from August 6th to August 17th. And Palkia is the shiny for this one. And raids, you've got Alakazam, you got Kangaskhan, you got Heracross, which shiny Kangaskhan I never got from the eggs. It's going to be in raids. Depending on the shiny rate, I might give some Kangaskhan raids a try. I've also got, I think, like 12 or some raid passes left that I can go ahead and just walk to gyms and try them out too, because there's so many downtown in Bellevue. But we'll figure that out later. And it's going to have Unknown U again as well, so you'll get 2 chances at it. But if it's full odds the same way they did with this year's GoFest, again, I'm not going to be able to recommend it to you guys, because a 1 in 450 rate in raids is just, it's painful to think about. They did it with Rufflet. It's horrible. I don't recommend it if it's full odds. Kangaskhan, however, is going to be awesome. It's already been released, you know, in the wild at multiple events and eggs, stuff like that. So it just being in raids, not a big deal. This is where it's a big deal. They are releasing Shiny Heracross, which, yeah, we're hyped. Everybody loves Shiny Heracross. It's a pink shiny. It's a mega. It's awesome. Here's the problem. According to this article, it is only going to be in raids. Now, that's bad. That's very bad. There's no way around that. Like, yeah, cool, they're giving you West and East Sea Shellos. Nobody cares about Algium and Esper. I can't agree with them putting it in raids. They're locking a shiny that is... Now, I assume where it spawns in the wild, it's still going to spawn in the wild. You can get it there. That's cool. But it's a regional, and you're releasing it shiny in raids only. That's so bad on so many levels. Like, there's no way for me to justify that. There's no way for them to justify it. You give a shiny that everybody's been looking forward to and lock it behind a paywall. Like, especially when you don't tell us what the shiny rates are. They don't communicate anything, essentially, with us. I don't know. I just don't agree with that. Now, as for the wild spawns, Heatmore, Durant, and both Basculin will be in the wild worldwide, which is awesome because I would love another shiny Heatmore, and I still need shiny Durant. I have both Basculin. I got those during, I want to say, the Liverpool Safari Zone. I ended up with the Red Stripe Basculin, but, like, I don't know, guys. The week 1 is pretty good, and if the spawns are great, it's going to be really good. But week 2, whereas the Durant and Heatmore are pretty great for spawns, you know, a couple of people can get the East and West Sea Shellos if they need the opposite one, and Basculin, but, like, I don't know, I really feel like they messed up bad with putting Heracross in raids, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've talked about it on Twitch and in my Discord, like, I'm really pushing more towards free-to-play, casual play lately with everything that's been going on with YouTube and just not enough money coming in to justify spending all of it, and then Niantic taking and locking that behind a paywall. Like, in my opinion, it would be cheaper for me to wait until after it comes out of raids and goes back into the wild, and then I can just fly to Florida. I mean, I've got flight credits and hotel credits. Like, I could legitimately go to Florida for free and hunt it in the wild, as opposed to trying to get it from a raid that cost... I don't think it's great. I don't think it's good. I honestly think it's 1000% bad. And then unlock week 3 is going to be from August 20th to the 31st, and it's just the all question marks. A lot of speculation out there is that it's going to be Arceus. Typically when you get speculation from the YouTubers that are sponsored by Niantic, in my personal opinion, that's not speculation. That's them going, oh, hey, I know this, so I'm going to pretend it's speculation so you guys can be like, oh, hyped Arceus when it comes out. But if that's what it's going to be, I think that's really cool, and I'm excited to see how they introduce Arceus into Pokemon Go. But all in all, there are not enough pluses to negatives with what we have to go through as a community to get these ultra unlocks. And if you remember last year, they pulled Shiny Dino and dangled it in front of us, and you got 2 encounters. And if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. It wasn't in the wild, wasn't in eggs, wasn't in raids. It was literally 2 encounters through research, and that's it. And now they tried to overhype this, like, so much, and then they hint at the release of Shiny Heracross, and then they do it, and they put it in raids. And currently, from what we know, after GoFest, unknowns were put back to full odd shinies. So if they're going to put the Ultra unlock, you know, they give you the unknown U, and it's full odds, and it's only in raids, like, I mean, I'm going to be saving a lot of money. I don't know about you guys, but I know for a fact I'm going to be saving a lot of money because it's just, I'm not feeling it, and I'll play all of the free-to-play options of the event, but other than that, you're not going to see me spending ridiculous amounts of money. Like, for example, I will take the leftover coins that I have and the raid passes that I have and strictly save them for Shiny Dialga and Palkia, because we know legendaries and shinies are just in raids. They're typically a 1 in 20, 1 in 25 shiny chance. It's not bad. I'm okay with that. And I'll probably just get one of each and then stop raiding. That's all you really need. But I don't know. I really feel like the lack of community communication and the fact that the big name YouTubers claim to have a voice for us and they take all of this feedback and take it to Niantic. Well, if you're constantly giving them the same feedback and they're continuously not listening, then either one of these parties or both of these parties is lying and there's no feedback going on and they're just pulling you in with that crap to one ear and out the other. And that's honest to God how I feel about it. And no shade. If that's how you want to live your life that way. I don't know. I just think they could have done a lot better with it. And as I am excited for Shiny Dialga and Palkia and Heracross and Cranidos and Shieldon, you know, we're talking 5 brand new shinies here. 6 for me if you count Kangaskhan because I don't have it yet. It's great on paper until you read the fine print, and that seems to be a big issue with Niantic. And you know, everybody's talking about how amazing GoFest was. I am one of those people. I had an absolutely amazing time. Day 2 wasn't the greatest. It definitely wasn't as good as last year, but it was still fun. And then you've got people who are literally like, I will find any excuse to complain about everything that happened day 1, and then the fact that they dropped the shiny rates on day 2, and they did this and they did that, and it's like, you know, at a certain point, if a company can't ever win, they're not going to try to. And that's what I feel is happening with Niantic and the Pokemon Go company, because every time they do something good, you don't see people going out of their way to applaud Niantic, write reviews, write amazing thank you tweets and this and that, but you can be certain that if they do something that 3 people disagree with, these 3 people are going to make nasty tweets. The next thing you know, the whole community is going to jump in and go, oh man, we got to jump all over this, boo Niantic, this, and it's just a loss in communication, and that's where Niantic is just gone, we're not going to listen at all. There's no winning, there's no constructive criticisms, and we're just done. And that's how I feel we end up with stuff like this when there's no direct communication between Niantic and the community. There's claimed communication between Niantic and big name YouTubers, and then nothing ever seems to happen or change. Could be just me, but let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. And before we head out, we've got a couple of shinies I want to go over with y'all, because I've had some absolutely amazing luck. Starting with today, and we'll work our way backwards. I was watching my guy Pogo Milo UK. If you have not checked him out, you need to. He streams, he does YouTube, Incense podcast host, all this amazing stuff. He was hosting his raid hour, and I was getting ready for the day, and I'm like, you know what, let me hop in on his raid hour stream. The first invite this boy sends me, and right here, Shiny Mewtwo at 2359 CP. So we did get a Shiny Mewtwo while it was back. We dropped the Silver Pineapple on it. Obviously, we caught it, so that's great. That's done. Yesterday, while MJ and I were out running some secret behind-the-scenes errands, she was going to ask a quick question, and I got this right here. Shiny Mewtwo, 2340 CP. Hit that guy with a Silver Pineapple too, just because, I mean, it gives you the extra candy. So there's 2 Shiny Mewtwo's, but that's not all. While we were out and walking around downtown Seattle looking for some things, I had my gacha running and I had Incense running, and if we just go in here and hit the shiny, we picked up an Aeron, which is no good. We picked up a Natu, which is actually pretty decent, And we picked up an Apom, which is no good. But legit, 5 shinies over the last day and a half. Like, it's literally noon right now. And I'm already up 3 shinies yesterday and 2 today. So, you know, shiny luck is still there. That was pretty much all free to play. I only used free leftover passes from the event, so that was pretty great. Nothing during Spotlight Hour, but I never get anything during Spotlight Hour anymore. Those are my shinies. That's my quick little update and thoughts and opinions on this. Let me know what shinies you guys have gotten recently. If you got the Mewtwo, if you've gotten anything random in the wild while there's technically no event going on. It's just regular everyday spawns. But most importantly, let me know your thoughts and opinions on Ultra Unlock Week 1, 2, and 3 and what your speculations is for Week 3 down in the comments, because I want to know what everybody thinks. If it's negative, let me know. If it's positive, let me know. Drop it down in the comments, and I'm going to go get out of here because I have a million things to do this week. If you did enjoy this adventure, please make sure to smash that like button for me. Hit the subscribe button and throw on the notification bell before you head out. And if you want to show me some love and help support the channel, check out the links to my merch and Patreon down in the description. I will catch y'all in the next one.